family, 3 kids.
That's very kind of you.
I am so happy that you're spending it with us. You know what?
I appreciate
this
that.
is actually the best Father's Day because you don't have to do any parenting.
You know what's? This is what I love to do. Is I love to cook, and it's Anderson Seafood. I mean, and this is probably one of my favorite products from them.
Okay, well, why?
Well, because these are wild-caught pink Patagonian shrimps. In the chef's world, they're considered the lobster of shrimp, and that's because of the texture and flavor. They're these just sweet and delicate shrimp. They come from South America and Patagonia, these cold waters. They're wild caught, so they feed in the wild. And I just take you right in the pan to take a look at these. Look at the beautiful color that comes off these shrimp. I didn't add anything pink in there, okay?
Oh, it looks like almost like you did a rosé sauce.
Exactly. And all I did was do a little garlic, olive oil, butter, some white wine, salt and pepper. And I have this gorgeous, perfect scampi. And I did this in about 3 to 5 minutes, okay?
So,
that quick.
Rick, I know that you can appreciate this because you are a chef and you actually owned your own restaurant at one point as well. And this is what's served in the finest restaurants. It's known as the Wild Pinks.
Wild Pinks.
To the chefs. It's a 3-pound offer here tonight of the Wild Patagonian Pink Shrimp. We have auto delivery. I love that it's wild caught. I feel like that's so hard to find, especially in shrimp in your local grocer. You have 5 easy payments of $17.55, but that goes away at the end of today. So what does 3 pounds look like to you? You will be getting about 69 to 70 peeled, deveined shrimp with the tails removed, so it couldn't be easier. And when it comes to shrimp, this is known as the lobster of shrimps because it is tender, it is sweet, it is rich in flavor. And I love shrimp because it's high in protein, low in fat.
That's right.
And it's very easy to do whatever you want to it, and we'll give you great ideas.
Yeah, so what I like to do is just show you side by side, okay? These are the raw shrimp when you get them. This is what they look like. And you can see, even before I cook them, that beautiful bright color. Like I said, this is what they're feeding in the wild, that plankton. This is them cooked, so they have this beautiful, gorgeous texture. In fact, right here I have some cold ones I want you to taste.
I love a shrimp cocktail.
Okay, I want you to take a taste. So the shrimp cocktail to me is the classic. Let's just taste the shrimp in its purest.
Oh, should I not do it without? Okay, we'll save the cocktail for later.
Go ahead. Yeah, taste it without. I want you to tell me what it tastes like because so many people say, shrimp, I've had shrimp. When you taste these shrimp, they're so much different than an ordinary shrimp you get in the seafood market.
Hold on, I just need to close my eyes for this moment because I cannot believe how buttery, savory, tender. You know how sometimes shrimp can be tough and hard to chew? This shrimp is soft. It breaks apart. It's easy to chew, but the flavor, wild caught is important. That's something that I always look for in my seafood. And look at how it's all shrimp. There's no veins.
That's right. And I just to show you this because it almost looks like lobster meat, and that's how tender and sweet it is. This is why the best chefs in the world, if they had one choice for shrimp, they say, give me the Wild Pinks. And I said it before to you, Christine, when we were off air. This is the kind of thing, I go to my seafood market, I rarely see wild shrimp anywhere. It's usually farm raised. And there's a lot of great farm raised, but to me, as somebody who owned a restaurant, you know, Anderson Seafood, that's how they built their reputation with the pickiest chefs in restaurants. Whenever you can get a wild-caught shrimp and a wild-caught product, I always like to do it. And the flavor, I'm going to tell you, do the same things you've ever done to your shrimp. You will have guests saying, wow, what did you do differently? And it's the shrimp, it's the flavor and the texture of the shrimp. It's delighting your friends, your family, yourself at mealtime. I want to tell you, though, it's popular, and there are not a lot to go around. 300 only. I would, if I were you, if you think you love these and you think that you love shrimp, lock in auto delivery. You'll receive every 5 months for a year your shipment, locking in 5 easy payments of $17.55, which leaves us at the end of today. We're going to ship it to your doorstep for free. You can cancel, speed up, slow down that shipment at any time on auto delivery. M57506. It's 3 pounds. That's almost 70 peeled, deveined, with the tails removed shrimp. And you have a special low price that could go away at any time. If you were to go to a fancy seafood restaurant or any restaurant that serves the special, what do we call it, the Wild Pinks, I was going to say Pink Wild. Yeah, think of what you'd pay.
What do you pay? I know like $35 probably per meal.
Easily. And this is what I love. This is the way they come frozen. So if you only want a handful, you can defrost a handful. But look at how there's absolutely no veins, no tails. You're eating every last bit of what you're getting. That's what there's nothing wasted here. And I just want to talk about cooking because people always ask me, how hard is it? These are so easy to cook.
And they cook fast. So on a really busy weeknight, when you're running around the kids or grandkids to softball practice, all the things, summer is so busy. We can steam, we can saute, we can boil.
Grill, you can grill, but I just want to point out, look at the color. It creates its own natural, beautiful sauce.
You didn't add anything to this sauce?
No, I just put these little vegetables in here, so that sauce, that color, and that flavor is coming from the shrimp.
So how long did you saute in the pan?
This was about 5 minutes, so 2 to 3 minutes aside, and here's the key.
Because you don't want to overdo it.
No, especially with shrimp, but especially with these shrimp, because they're so tender, you don't barely need to cook them just enough, and then they melt in your mouth. It's like you've gone to me, it's like you're at one of those places, those resorts, and you're like, why does the seafood taste better? Because it feels like it came right out of the ocean.
Yeah.
To me, that's what these shrimp taste like. I'll tell you, I say it again, every time I've served these to guests, they've always asked me what I've done differently, and I say, you know what, these are wild pinks. That's why they taste different, because the shrimp itself, it's not what I did to them.
And can we stay here? Because I'm a working mom with two toddlers in the house. Yeah. You could have an everyday gourmet holiday meal with boil-in-the-bag rice.
That's right.
Frozen vegetables, and these in a pan sauteed for under 5 minutes, 6 minutes.
Easy.
Done.
Quick.
And everyone is happy, and it's a nice, savory, but satisfying and a smarter choice to make when it comes to meals and to lighten things up this time of year. Now, if we want to do a shrimp cocktail, do we just run them under cold water from frozen?
Yes, so to defrost these, cold water for about 5 to 7 minutes, then dry them and strain them. I always say strain and dry them. You can grill them. Here, you just threw them on the grill. A couple minutes aside, and you have delicious grilled shrimp. If you want to do something like a little bit of an Asian, like a sweet and sour chili, Thai chili sauce you could do. Here's another great idea. I know Jennifer's coming up next. Take one of those amazing croissants. In fact, were these on already? Did I miss that?
No, they're coming up.
They're coming up next.
France.
Take one of these flaky, buttery croissants, make a little shrimp salad.
It'll be like a lobster roll if you stuff it, but it's not lobster, it's shrimp, but it's the lobster of shrimp.
It would be unbelievable. You can do things like Bloody Marys, you could do shrimp cocktail. I mean, these shrimp are so versatile and easy to prepare, but I'm telling you, just make
or chop them up.
Take the steamed shrimp. You're going to tell, the first time somebody tastes these and they bite into it, they see it. It's like, oh my gosh, this tastes like a little bit of mini lobster tail.
You're not going to find this in your local grocers.
You will not, and it's definitely a different shrimp experience.
Can I go back to the skewers? Because this is just a personal, selfish question. Do you soak your skewers before you put them on
Absolutely.
the grill?
If you're at wood skewers, always soak them in a little bit of water so they don't flare up on the grill.
Because it's grill season.
Absolutely.
And I love this. You could do a little kebab with some vegetables in the middle between each shrimp. Let me remind you what you're getting. 3 pounds is about 70 of your Anderson Seafood wild-caught Patagonian pink shrimp. We go to Patagonia for the best in terms of shrimp like this. This is what they're known for.
That's right.
And the coldest, freshest waters, not for $96 here. We have it for $87.74 on a special low price, but that could expire at any time. Only 200 remain. You have 5 easy payments today, which is awesome, but that goes away at the end of today. So if you come back tomorrow looking for that easy pay, it will be gone. So get it home for $17 and change. Or even better, up it by an extra month and use that Q card to get 6 easy payments.
This is one we cooked. See if you want to take. Again, all this had was a little salt, pepper, garlic, olive oil, a little butter, wine. Cheers.
Cheers. Happy Father's Day.
That took 5 minutes to cook. 5 minutes.
That is the good stuff.
Happy Father's Day, dads out there.
Thanks for working hard on Father's Day.
My pleasure. Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Wow. Anderson Seafood serves to the finest restaurants, so you're getting restaurant quality at home. But now, we're taking a flight over to France. Au revoir.
No.
No, how do you say it in hello? My mom.